This is how my back looked 1 year ago. This is how it looked 1 month after that. And this is how it looked after another 5 months. Hello everyone, I'm Armin. I'm a fitness influencer slash fitness coach. So today guys, you're gonna get huge amount of value. You will save a lot of time by doing what needs to be done and don't waste your time on things that doesn't need attention. By the end of this video, you will know what you need to do in order to grow your back fast. And also at the end of the video, I'm gonna say some bonus tips that will help you to engage your back more. And keep in mind, this picture that I took was like 3 years after I started working out. And what I'm about to tell you, I really wish I knew sooner, but I didn't, so here you go. Okay, so the first thing that helped my back grow a lot was pull-ups. When I started doing pull-ups about 1 year ago, I did like 50 a day. I can't remember quite right, but it was 50 throughout a day. And I did this for like 6 months. And for someone who doesn't know how to do a pull-up, I'm going to show it right now. Anyways, to do a pull-up, you will need a pull-up bar, obviously. And if you cannot do a pull-up, I will say what to do later in the video. But if you can do some pull-ups, here are the steps how to do it correctly. The first step when doing a pull-up that focus on building your back, you want to grip the bar wider than your shoulders. Start doing a pull-up from a bottom position while having fully extended hands. When you're doing a pull-up, you want to pull up enough that your chin will be the same level as the bar. When descending, don't do it very fastly. Don't just completely fail, but control your descent. And you want to descend enough where your lats completely stretch. So don't stop doing a pull-up halfway. Make sure to completely do a full rep. Also when doing a pull-up, make sure not to pull up too fast or too slow. Now what to do if you don't have a pull-up bar? Well, there's another solution for this, but it's kinda tricky. The first thing you will need is a door. If you want to do a pull-up with a door, be careful. Make sure that your door hinges can hold you off. And if you're not sure, you can put a hard object under your door. I myself not sure if my door can handle my weight. So for example, I'm gonna put a plank under my door like this. I also put some pennies to completely fill up the gap, so my door will have zero chances of breaking down. And yeah, as I said, doing this pull-up can be a little tricky because it's not very comfortable. So only do this if this is like your last option. To do this, simply put your hands over the door and just pull up as you would. Yes, as I said, I don't recommend this unless it's your last option. So I just recommend getting this installed. And about the second best solution, I'm gonna talk about right now. The second step that you will need to do to grow your back is, believe it or not, is go to the gym. By the way, you can fully grow your back if you just do some pull-ups every day and some other exercises. But if you go to the gym and do heavy exercises, you can boost your progress even further and make your back grow even faster. That's what I did. I did a lot of pull-ups and I trained hard at the gym. I even remember I really disliked back days because it wasn't growing. I've been stuck at the same place for like a few years. So here's my top exercises that I do at the gym. The first one is I start with doing assisted pull-ups or just pull-ups. Assisted pull-ups is very great for people who want to warm up or doesn't have enough strength to do a normal pull-up. So it's a very good alternative if you can do a pull-up. The second exercise is lat pull-downs. This exercise is kind of similar to pull-ups, but I do this exercise on heavy load, which helps me to grow even bigger lats. The third exercise that I do is one arm machine row. The fourth is cable kneeling one arm lat pull down. This is probably by far my favorite exercise. I can really feel my lats a lot, and I remember after doing this exercise for like first month, my strength really went up, and I usually finish my back with bar rows. And all of this exercise is more than enough to grow your back. You will engage all of your muscles if you do them correctly, of course. And it's actually funny, I remember 1 year ago my back was my weakest part of my body. Now it's the biggest and the strongest, and I really love doing it. Anyway, moving on to the third point, which is your diet. I know it's very boring, but it's important. I'm not gonna go into very small details, but I'm just gonna say the important factors that you need to know. So when you want to grow your back or any kind of muscle, you need to eat enough calories and protein. If you don't know how much protein you need to eat, you can simply multiply your weight by 1. So for example, let's say you weigh 180 pounds. So you would multiply your weight by 1 and you would need to eat 180 grams of protein. And now for calories. You need to be in calorie surplus, which means you need to eat more calories than your body consumes. You can calculate how much calories your body burns by using our website. I'm gonna put a link in description. It will calculate how much your body burns calories. By the way, these numbers aren't always correct. They can differ by a lot depending on your genetics and metabolism, but it will give somewhere accurate results. And what you want to do when you figure out how much your body burns calories, you need to eat from 100 to 300 more calories than you burn, meaning you will gain weight over the months, which will make your progress much faster, especially if you're just starting out. And here are the bonus tips on how to engage your lats more. So the first thing that really helped me to engage my lats more is the grip. It's how you hold the bar or any kind of equipment when doing a back exercise. So when you're holding, let's say, a bar, you want to hold it, your hand not like this where your thumb goes over the bar, but you want to do that your bar will go over the bar. This will ensure that your lats will activate more and that your biceps aren't activated when doing a back exercise. The second tip is really stretch your lats. So for example, when you're doing a row machine or something like that, and when you're doing a row machine, for example, you want to fully extend your lats and then pull back. Fully extend and pull back. So don't stop like halfway there. Fully extend it. This really helps engage your lats. This can also be the main reason why your back is not growing. Also, straighten your back. Don't do exercise like this, you know. Make sure your back is straight so you can do the exercise properly. And last thing, it's very simple but it's kinda hard to learn, is simply use your back rather than your arms when doing an exercise. I know it's kinda simple to understand, but it's actually hard to do. It took me a while to learn this. So for example, again, when you're doing any kind of back exercise, don't just try to pull with your arm. Try to really engage the back and really pull with your back. You can even try this right now. If you just do your arm like this, you will not engage your back. But if you try to use your back as you should, you can really feel that you are pulling the weight from your back, not from your arm. You will kind of need time to learn this. So okay, let's go through all the steps again. First thing, do pull-ups. Second step, go to the gym and train hard. Third step, make sure you eat enough calories and protein. On bonus step, make sure to stretch your lats, make sure to straighten your back, make sure to use your back instead of your arms, and use the right grip. If you found this video at least a little bit helpful, I'm very happy with that. If you think like someone needs this advice, you can share this video with them. I also have an Instagram page, link in bio, where I post fitness tips that you can also learn from. Anyways, this was everything that I wanted to say, and see you in the next video. See ya!